Hey, welcome everyone to the El Jefe Sunday live show. Glad to see everybody here. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me know, Barry, if everything is working and sounding good. One quick thing I got to fix. I had to refresh this page, so now I got to redo my chat so that I can actually have the chat working here. So just give me a quick second here. Take care of this little bit of business. Copy and back in here. Let's see that properties and paste. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure this works. There we go. Comments are working once again. So hopefully everything is coming through okay. So let's make sure here. Hopefully everything's working. I mean, I'm hoping things are working okay, but you guys got to let me know. Let's see. All right. So let's make sure. Okay, everything's working fabulously. Perfect. All right, cool. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So let me throw this out there, tweet this out so that people know what time it is, and that'll do that. All right, perfect. So as you guys saw on the title and thumbnail today, we are going to be looking at the Liberty 4s today. Soundcore Liberty 4. I know this was a video that I promised to put out weeks ago, but I really wanted to take my time testing them. Also, I had the opportunity to test them on a plane, so I wanted to make sure I got that done before I dropped my full review. So that was the main reason why it also took me this long. But so it's been weeks in the making. I know everybody and their mom has had their videos out for a month, but now you get my opinion on the Soundcore Liberty 4s. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So for the people that are usually here, you guys know how it goes. It's going to be a live review. So if you're new here or this is your first time catching me live, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to record a live review before you guys, like right in front of you guys as we're going. So I won't be responding to the chat while I'm doing the review, but afterwards we're going to be doing the live Q&A, the usual shenanigans, and we'll be hanging out. So that's kind of how this goes. For the replay squad, as usual, I'm going to be cutting this video, but I will be re-uploading the full replay, the full uncut replay of this into the El Jefe live playlist that you'll find on my channel's homepage. So something to keep in mind. But with that little bit of house cleaning out of the way, as always, please be respectful of the moderators. Barry Johnson has full autonomy. So if anybody acts up, he boots him out. Boogie down Barry. He's not here for the nonsense. So, so everybody be cool. Everybody be nice. I hope everybody's having an excellent weekend so far. I am truly excited to talk to you guys about the Liberty 4. So we're going to be getting started with that right now. So as long as everybody's good to go, I think we got about 80 people in here, which is good enough. If people come in wondering what's going on or why I'm not responding to chat, you guys can feel free to let them know as soon as the review is over. We'll be getting into that. And I'm also going to be including call quality samples as well, rankings, the whole thing. This is a full review. So, excuse me, get ready for it. All right. So let's do it, man. Yeah, exactly. BJ. Yeah. 100%. If people act up, Barry's going to get them. So, so just keep that in mind. But happy to see everybody here, man. Really happy to see everybody here. All right, so let me make sure top down is working okay. Top down's working good. We got the close-up cam working right there, so that's working good. All right, man. All right, so let's do it. All right, time to go. It's showtime. Let me get a little drink of water here real quick, and we'll get it started. All right, let's hit it. All right, let's go. The Soundcore Liberty 4 have arrived, and they are the successor to the Liberty Air 2 Pro, packing a long list of features including spatial audio, updated dual drivers, along with personalized audio and active noise cancellation. So in this video, I'll be giving you a complete review along with ranking them against some of the best earbuds on the market right now. So to be clear, Soundcore threw a ton of features at these earbuds, so sit back and chill because we're going to be getting into all of it. So let's do that. So let me go ahead and get this box out of the way here, and let's hit it. So here's the Liberty 4s themselves. The Liberty 4 are featuring Bluetooth 5.3 with AAC, SBC, and LDAC as their high-res codecs. Now, that's going to make them fully compatible with your iOS and Android devices, but unfortunately, iOS still doesn't support LDAC at this time, so this feature is going to be for your Android users only. Now, when it comes to Bluetooth range, I was actually able to get about 41 feet or about 12.5 meters out of these earbuds. Now, that's also going to vary depending on if you're using them with LDAC or with one of the other codecs. With LDAC, it seems to have a little bit less range by a few feet or a couple meters, nothing too wild, but something to keep in mind. In addition to this, you also get single usage mode with the Liberty 4s, and that's where you can use each earbud individually while the other one is charging in the case. In addition to that, you also maintain the ability to use both active noise cancellation and transparency mode while you're in single usage mode. And I've had people ask me like why anybody would want to do that or to have that feature. There's a lot of people who can only wear one earbud while they're working, so they prefer to have transparency mode on so they can still hear what's going on around them. So it's a very useful feature, at least in my personal opinion. Now, in addition to this, to the connectivity here, the Liberty 4s also feature multi-point connectivity, so you can connect them up to 2 devices. Now, once you activate multi-point, though, it is going to require you switching out of LDAC. Sadly, they don't support LDAC and multi-point at the same time. But so far, the multi-point has worked excellent for me. I had them paired up to my iPhone and to my iPad at the same time. I also had them paired up to my Pixel 7 Pro and my iPad at the same time. So far, that multi-point feature has been clutch for me personally. Now let's move over to watching videos and mobile gaming. So let's talk about lag and latency. So the Liberty 4s, they have minimal latency when watching video. Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, all that stuff, no noticeable latency so far, whether on Android or iOS. But when it comes to mobile gaming, for like casual games, it's not going to be an issue. It's like not really going to be a problem. But when we're talking about like Call of Duty or Fortnite or any sort of first-person shooter, if you're a competitive gamer, you are going to notice a little bit of latency. Now, for me, it was not an issue. I was still able to play the game. I still had a good time, so no problems there. But I know some people, when they hear that little tiny bit of lag, they flip out. So if you need something with a gaming mode, you may want to check out the Space A40 from Soundcore instead of the Liberty 4s, because the Space A40 do feature a gaming mode, which these unfortunately do not. So just wanted to make sure that that was completely clear. So let's get into one of the most important questions that comes up for any set of earbuds. It's going to be, how comfortable are they? So the Liberty 4s, as I said before, let me go ahead and punch this in just a little bit more here. So the Liberty 4s are an evolution of the Liberty Air 2 Pro. So, but the main difference here is that these are smaller and shorter, and the size of these is actually closer to that of the Life P2 Mini instead of the Liberty Air 2 Pro. So they've actually made them surprisingly smaller considering everything that they're packing, all the different features and all that. So in my own ears, they feel light and comfortable. You know, I have large ears, so for me, it's not an issue. So far, I haven't experienced any ear fatigue or discomfort in my own testing. But let me take these headphones off. I'll put them on so you can see how they look in my own ears. So let me get that out of the way here real quick. Pop these out. There we are, just like that. And so you can see that. See? So for a stem earbud, they're actually not that big, or, you know, they don't stick out too much. So pretty good overall. So there we go. Put those back in there. All right. So now, another question that comes up is going to be in regards to grip. So how well do the earbuds themselves grip inside your ears? Now, this is always going to depend on proper tip choice. So let me go ahead and take these out right here. Now, as you can see here, I've actually got a set of Spinfit tips on here, the CP360s, but originally they came with their own tips, which are actually an upgraded set of ear tips from Soundcore. This is the first time I've seen this dual layer silicone design, and these aren't bad. They're actually quite comfortable, so no problems whatsoever. But I do prefer my Spinfit, so that's the reason why I ended up going with those. But just wanted to make sure that that was clear. Now they do include 4 different sizes in the box, so you do get 4 different sizes when when you open it up. So you have plenty of options to try out. Now these ear tips, like I said, they're a dual layer design, but I strongly recommend you try all the sizes in the box until you find the ones that block out as much noise as possible. Thankfully, there's also an ear tip fit test, so you can really ensure whether or not it's working. Now, if you did want to upgrade your ear tips, you can always do like me and go with the Spinfit CP360s. As always, I leave links in the description for those. Now, these do have a oval nozzle, so you will have to stretch these over it, but it was still pretty easy to do. Like, it wasn't super difficult at all. So, and they fit right into the charging case. The earbuds can charge perfectly. You can close it up. No problems whatsoever. So overall, a very, very good fit if you want to go that route. Now, one thing I do want to make sure you know is Soundcore did warn that using aftermarket tips can cause issues with the heart rate sensors in the Liberty 4. So far, using the CP360s, it's been working perfectly. The heart rate sensors are working perfectly fine, so no problems there. But I just wanted to make you aware of that if you're going to use foam or maybe a different brand. Just throwing that out there. Now, so far, these have performed admirably on my walks, the Liberty 4. So I take about 2 to 3 walks a day, getting about 3 miles of walking in every single day because I'm trying to live healthier. And so far, it's been great. So haven't been any issues, no slippage, no needed for adjustments or anything. I put them in my ears and they sit right where they're supposed to. Now, as I said before, these also feature those aforementioned heart rate sensors, which you can track using the Soundcore app. So more on that in just a little bit. And then last but not least, they also feature an IPX4 rating for sweat and splash resistance. So no swimming, no whitewater rafting, no scuba diving with the Liberty 4, all right? But let's say you'll be okay though if like somebody smacks you in the face with a water balloon. Like, you'll totally be okay in that case. Ask me how I know. So yeah, and then that's going to move us over to sleep, because a lot of people want to use earbuds like this for sleep. The stem design doesn't really lend itself that well to sleeping with these. Like, if you're a side sleeper, if you're a back sleeper, it's not really going to be an issue. But for me, it was a no-go because I am a side sleeper and they were putting pressure in my ear. So for me, it just wasn't that great for that. And then last but not least, we have body-borne noises. So that's basically, can you hear your heartbeat? Can you hear your footsteps while you're wearing them? It is very noticeable in normal mode. Transparency mode, it can be noticeable up until the wind noise reduction kicks in, and then you don't kind of don't hear it. Or if you turn on noise cancellation, you don't hear it at all. So making that very, very clear. So now let's move over to the controls. So the Liberty 4s are actually featuring squeeze controls, which kind of surprised me. I was not expecting that. So similar to what you're getting with kind of like with AirPods or with the Oppos or with the OnePlus, they use a side squeeze just like that. So you have a single, double, and a triple if you want to do different controls. So you do have those options. And all 3 of those commands can be customized or shut off via the Soundcore app. So you also have the ability to customize those controls based on left side and right side. So you do have that ability as well. So these types of like control options, this is what needs to become standard with like all earbuds above $100. You know what I mean? Like Sony, Apple, Sennheiser, like everybody who's not doing it, you guys need to start. You need to step your game up. You know, I'm looking at you, Sony. I'm looking at you. So just wanted to make that clear. So now let's talk about the Soundcore app. So let me do this real quick. I'm gonna have them there. Let me pull out my trusty Pixel 7 Pro, Team Pixel in the house. So we got that here. So now we've got them paired up. Let me see here. Let me back this out just a little bit here. All right. So there's our Pixel 7 Pro, and there is the Soundcore app with the Liberty 4 Pro paired up to it. Now, the Soundcore app, it is available for both iOS and Android devices. So you have the ability to get it on either or, and it works perfectly. Now, when you open up the app, the first thing you're going to see is going to be the battery life for both the earbuds, left and right, and the case itself. So let's go ahead and hit the gear icon here. It's going to be our settings, and this is where you're going to see the ear tip fit test, in your detection, where you could turn that on and off. You have your dual connection, that's going to control your multi-point. The prompt tones, that's basically the prompts that you hear in your ears. The auto power off, I have it set to never power off. I don't want my earbuds shutting off by themselves. The about, there's the firmware updates, and then a user manual. Now we back out of there and you get the ambient sound. So that's, you know, basically your ambient sound controls. Right now they're in normal mode, but you can put them into transparency, and that's going to bring up the 2 menus, fully transparent or vocal mode. You put them in noise cancellation. Again, you hit mode, you get adaptive mode, or you get manual, and that's where you can make the adjustments to them yourself for the most part. So moderate, weak, strong, totally up to you how you roll with that. I actually prefer using the adaptive mode myself. So below this, you get the sound effects. Kind of funky naming for this, but that's the sound effects. That's where you get your high-res audio, your LDAC toggle for Android. On iOS, you're not going to see this. First up, you have your spatial audio. So these do feature spatial audio. So you can do either fixed Or you can do head tracking. So if you move your head around, the music's going to stay wherever your phone is. Kind of cool if you ask me. You have dual modes in here as well. You have music mode and movie mode. A little bit more on that, but you do have those dual modes in there as well. Hear ID sound. So this is where you do the hearing test, and it's going to create a custom EQ based on your hearing. Also customizable, so you can hear it just the way that it tested. You can do a custom hear ID where you can kind of make your own adjustments to the sound curve if you choose, or you can use the favorite music genre where you can apply one of Soundcore's presets over your own EQ. So pretty awesome if you ask me. And I actually prefer using the acoustic over my own Hear ID personally. So that's kind of how I'm rocking with it. Then you have the default. These are your 22 different EQ presets in here, a ton of different options for you, all of which are customizable. And then you have a custom EQ if you just want to build your own. So you do have your options there. Now, backing out of there, you have the controls. This is where you can do the left and right, and you can do the different options for your squeeze controls. Up here, you can control the force of the squeeze. So backing out of there one more time, and we have Soundcore Wellness. Now this is where it ties in with the heart rate tracking and things of that nature. So I'm actually using a different app for heart rate tracking and for workout tracking, so I'm not using it here. But here we have the heart rate, stress detection, posture notifications. You could track workouts. So you have all these different options built right in. So pretty thorough when it comes to app support. Now, I just want to make this completely clear. You don't need the app in order to use these earbuds. Just wanted to make that very, very clear. The app simply lets you maximize the customizability that's built in to the Liberty 4 to give you the best possible experience. So if you want that, make sure you download the app. Like I said, it's available on iOS and Android. You have those options there. So let's do that now. So now let's go ahead and jump in to some of the real performance of these earbuds. So let's start off with the battery life. So as far as the Liberty 4, Soundcore was claiming 9 hours on a single charge with 28 hours on the case, you know, usually a best case scenario type of deal. But in my own personal testing, and actually let me go ahead and throw the numbers up here on the screen. There we go. So for the Liberty 4, in my own testing, with noise cancellation turned on, I got 5 hours and 57 minutes with LDAC and 6 hours and 41 minutes on AAC. And then with noise cancellation turned off, I got 7 hours 39 minutes with LDAC and 8 hours and 36 minutes with AAC. That was all tested at 75% volume using mixed media. And by mixed media, I mean that I'm listening to music, I'm watching videos, listening to podcasts or audiobooks. Sometimes I'll take a phone call or two, but it's very rare, very rare. So, but that's what I mean by mixed media. So overall battery life is really good. If you want to see it one more time, I'll put it back up on the screen. If you want to pause it, up to you if you want to check that out. But battery life overall has been excellent with the Liberty 4s. Now, hold on a sec here. Where did I leave that thing? I know I moved it. I shouldn't have moved it, but here it is. There it is. Okay. All right, here it is. Sheesh. All right. So back to the battery life. So overall, like I said, excellent battery life in my opinion. If you do manage to run these earbuds all the way down out of battery, you could drop them back into their case for 15 minutes and it's going to give you an additional 3 hours worth of playback time. And then as far as charging the case itself, you do have a USB-C port right here, but these also feature wireless charging. So if you want to charge them wirelessly, let me go ahead and grab my power bank, pop them on here, and hopefully it'll focus here. Let's see if it'll do it. Good Lord. There it goes. You see the white light comes on and they are now charging wirelessly. If you're interested in checking out this power bank from Anker with the wireless charging built into it and USB-C, there's a link for it in the description as well. But you have multiple options when it comes to actually recharging the case of these earbuds. So overall, pretty good in my opinion. So now let's do this. Let's talk about that active noise cancellation. That's going to be another big one for these particular earbuds. All right, so let me do that, get that out of the way. So the active noise cancellation on the Liberty 4, it actually performed surprisingly well in my testing. And as I showed you guys before in the app, you do get dual modes. So you have a manual mode or adaptive. And obviously the adaptive is the one that's going to adjust itself, or manual control, you can sort of set the strength to it. And I recently tested the Liberty 4's noise cancellation on a flight that I took from San Francisco to New York. The Liberty 4 did a solid job of reducing the jet engine noise down to a tolerable level so I could watch movies on my iPad and like enjoy them. Using adaptive mode is sorry, I was using the adaptive mode and they ramped themselves up to the strong setting. And that's basically where they stayed for pretty much the entire trip. So overall, very, very good. Now, when I got back home, I went ahead and tested them against 75 decibels worth of crowd noise. And overall, they actually did a surprisingly good job. They actually did better with the airplane sound than they did with the crowd noise, but overall, it's very good. Now, lastly, and one thing I definitely want to bring up here is I am experiencing a little bit of EQ shift when I'm changing between normal and active noise cancellation mode. It's a little bit more mid bass being added in. So it's not horrible by any means. I've heard much worse EQ shift, but I wanted to make sure that I brought it up here because it was something that I noticed, and I want to share with you the honesty of my experience with the Liberty 4. So now let's move into the transparency mode. So overall, for me, we have good transparency performance here with dual modes included. Fully transparent, it lets all the sound in around you. Vocal mode will actually focus itself specifically on human voices. Now, both modes actually work surprisingly well in my testing, and there is a distinct difference between the two. It isn't a huge difference, but it is a noticeable difference. And this is the best implementation of these modes I've seen from Soundcore yet. There's also wind noise reduction here, which works pretty well, but it seems to only work on its own. Like it's sort of like a adaptive wind noise reduction because there's no toggle to actually turn it on yourself. However, the wind noise reduction, it activates automatically while using transparency mode in a windy environment. Like when I'm going for my walks, that's when I heard it come on. Kind of surprised, but cool, it's there. When wind noise reduction is active, it feels like you're kind of back in normal mode almost. It's a little weird, but I had a little quirk. When the wind noise reduction deactivates itself, only my right side earbud goes back to transparency when my left earbud goes back to normal mode. So I would end up having to, go into the app and put them back into normal mode, then transparency to bring it back. A little weird, happened a couple times, doesn't happen every time, but it's just a odd little quirk that I wanted to bring up. Now, aside from that quirk, this mode has been great, but if you're also experiencing this issue, please be sure to drop a comment down in the comment section. Soundcore reads the comments, so be sure to let them know if you are experiencing any sorts of issues with your Liberty 4. Now, let's move over to spatial audio because that's a big one. So spatial audio here on the Liberty 4 is the first ones from Soundcore that are having this feature. They have dual sound field modes, a music mode and a movie mode. Now, the music mode, it creates a very wide sound field. In my opinion, it pushes instruments too far out to the left and to the right to like create an illusion of space. Sadly, it just didn't sound quite right to my ears when listening to all kinds of music, whether it was live recordings, concerts, regular songs. It just didn't quite, I don't know, it didn't do it for me. Let me put it that way. However, in movie mode, that was a bit more subtle. It kept the instruments a little bit closer, but it created more of that 360-degree sound field for me, and it worked much better, especially for listening to music, but it also worked well for movies. So that was the mode that I left them in the most when I was using spatial audio. Now, both of these modes can be used in a fixed position, or you can activate head tracking, which works surprisingly well, actually. But I prefer using them in fixed mode, especially when I'm walking around and stuff. Overall, I'm very, very impressed with Soundcore's take on spatial audio. With a bit more tweaking, especially to that music mode, I'm sure it can bring that music mode up to snuff so it can really compete with the competition out there from Apple, One More, and Neura. So stiff competition out there, but I think they can pull it off, especially for this crazy low price level compared to the other earbuds. So now let's move over to the volume of these earbuds. And this was a bit surprising for me too here. The peak volume on the Liberty 4s for me came in at 117.1 decibels peak volume. So dummy loud. That's the best way I could put that. So for me, comfortable listening came in around 50 to 65%. Now these at 117.1 decibels, that is really, really loud. So that's gonna be loud enough from almost every volume junkie out there. But if that is still not loud enough for you, then you're probably gonna have to stick to wired IEMs. Like honestly, that's probably gonna be your best bet. I haven't tested too many earbuds that go above 117, so just something to keep in mind. But yeah, so that's the volume. Now, before we move into the rest of the sound quality section, the shirt that I'm wearing right now is a design created to honor Paloma, my wife who recently passed away. Paloma was the most amazing wife I could ever ask for, and she supported this YouTube channel and my YouTube journey more than anyone else. And she was also really proud of my work with Beats for Hope to support local food banks over the past year. So I want to honor her by donating 100% of the proceeds from the sales of this merch design to the Alameda County Community Food Bank. It's local to me here at home. If you would like to help, please check out the link in the video description. We have tees, ladies shirts, we have hoodies available, and it all goes towards putting food on the table for local families in need. I know she will be proud of me and the Jefe fam for stepping up to help. Big thanks to Beats for Hope and DJ Bionic for making this happen, and a huge thank you to you for listening and for your time. So let's move into the sound quality of the Liberty 4. So Liberty 4, Soundcore, they took a different approach here with the hardware on the Liberty 4. So if you saw the advertising, they were showing ACAA 3.0, where the Liberty 3 Pro were ACAA 2.0, the Liberty 2 Pro were ACAA 1. So that's the differences there. Now on 3.0, we've gotten away from the one dynamic and one balanced armature design. On the Liberty 3 Pro, we are using a dual dynamic driver setup. Now, if I had to take a guess, I'd say that they made this move to reduce the sibilance and harshness that people experienced with the treble on the Liberty 3 Pro. Now, if that is the case, if that was the goal, then I'm happy to report that they absolutely succeeded if that was the goal. So sound quality in the signature mode for the Liberty 4 is exactly what I expected from the sound of Soundcore's Liberty series earbuds, with some subtle yet noticeable improvements. As usual, you still get the 22 EQ presets, you still get the Hear ID, along with all the customizable EQ. My own personal favorite, as I said before, is my own Hear ID with the acoustic tuning integrated into it. For me, that provided a warm and expansive sound that doesn't sacrifice any of the treble or bass. But let's go ahead and break it down. So first, let's talk about the bass on the Liberty 4 for all my bass heads out there. Now here, you're going to get some deep sub bass extension, man. It's bass that you can feel in your neck and chest. I freaking love it, man. The dual drivers let the bass do what it does without muddying the rest of the sound. It's awesome. Now, some of the test tracks that I use here were Mask Off by Future for that heavy sub bass line. You guys know what I'm talking about, Mask Off? It's a dope track. On top of that, I also tested it with Domination by Pantera to make sure that the Liberty 4 could actually handle that double bass along with all the guitars at the same time. Happy to report, the Liberty 4 passed with flying colors here. So definitely, if you like metal, if you like getting down like that with the rock, these are going to be a good option for you. Now, moving over to the mid-range. These have a slightly forward mid-range with my own Hear ID EQ applied. It's warm with a rich sound. Both male and female vocals come through very nicely. Along with string and wind instruments, they all have a natural tone to them, which, like, for a wireless earbud, kind of came as a surprise. Now, one of the test tracks that I used here was While My Guitar Gently Weeps, cover by Santana with India RE and Yo-Yo Ma. The combination of the strong drums, the cello, India's voice, Carlos's guitar, it's an auditory experience that you will need to hear to truly experience. There's even a music video on YouTube if you wanted to check it out. But it's an awesome track that needs to be in everybody's playlist. Now, let's talk about the treble here. Now, the treble is, for me, the biggest improvement over the Liberty 3 Pro. It's much more subtle and much more controlled with the Liberty 4. It's still bright and clean, but there's no hint of harshness or sibilance, but there's plenty of headroom if you want to make it brighter via the EQ in the app. So like violins and piano solos sound beautiful here. The test track that I used was Take Me to Church. It's a cover of the Hozier song by Postmodern Jukebox featuring Morgan James. And for this performance, it was just Scott Bradley on the piano with Morgan providing the vocals. It's a beautiful arrangement by Scott, and Morgan absolutely demolished his performance with their powerful vocals. I left a link for this video in the video description here. So in case you want to check it out, maybe you've never heard it before, you definitely want to check this out. Now, if I had to provide Soundcore with any sort of constructive criticism on the Liberty 4s, once again, it's going to be that EQ shift that I'm experiencing. It's not a deal breaker, but like I said, it is noticeable enough for me to bring it up here and bring it to your attention. Secondarily, the music mode for spatial audio, it definitely needs a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of dialing in. I think they could really make it more competitive, in my opinion. Lastly, I'd like to see a toggle for the wind noise reduction mode. That would be kind of cool to have inside that transparency menu. I like the fact that it can turn itself on as needed, but sometimes I want to hear everything around me, even if that includes wind. So it'd be nice to have the ability to turn that on and off. I don't think that's too much to ask for. Now, one of the major questions that basically has been coming up for the last 4 weeks is, are the Liberty 4 Pro better than the Liberty 3 Pro? In my personal opinion, the Liberty 4 Pro are better because the Liberty 4, they address the two biggest pain points that people experienced with the Liberty 3 Pro. One, it was the harsh treble that people were experiencing, and two, the discomfort of having large earbuds in your ears. So the Liberty 4 Pro literally addressed both of these things by switching out the drivers to this dual dynamic setup to reduce the sibilance in the treble, and secondarily, this much smaller, much lighter design, smaller footprint in your ear, definitely much more comfortable and more compatible with more people's ears than the Liberty 3 Pro. So in my opinion, this is the better option, but if you're one of those people who doesn't like stem style earbuds, Liberty 3 Pro is still going to be your best option at this time. So now, let's get into some comparisons and rankings. And today we are going to be bringing in some heavy hitters with the, let me get this out of the way. We've got the OnePlus Buds Pro. We're also bringing in the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro and the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. Get these in here. We've got the One More Evos as well, and your Liberty 4. So we're going to be doing all of these together, and we're going to do this old school style. So for people that have been here for a while, you may remember when I did my ghetto rankings. We're going to do these here in just a sec. Hang on, let me grab this. Got my trusty piece of paper here. And then we're going to do this just like this. I gotta pull this out a little bit. Here we go. So you can actually see all the numbers there. There we are. All right. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to keep it hood. We're going to keep it hood here. So let's get it, man. So first, let's start with the active noise cancellation ranking. So for here, let's start there. For first place, we've got Apple and the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. In second place, we've got Samsung and their Galaxy Buds 2 Pro right here. In third place, we've got the One More Evo. Fourth place, we've got the Soundcore Liberty 4. And in fifth place, we've got the OnePlus Buds Pro. Now, the strength of the ANC is stronger with the AirPods Pro 2 when compared to what Soundcore is offering here. It's still a good showing from Soundcore, especially when considering the adjustability of the ANC, but sadly, it's not enough to overcome the strength of Apple, Samsung, or One More. So that's sort of the experience there. Now, let's talk about the transparency mode. So let me clear the deck here one more time. Let's get into the transparency ranking. So for transparency mode, first place, we've got Apple and the AirPods Pro 2nd gen. Second place, we've got Samsung and the Buds 2 Pro. Third place, we've got OnePlus. In fourth place, we've got Soundcore. And in fifth place, we've got One More. Now, this was a really tough comparison. All five of these offer excellent transparency modes, but both Apple and Samsung, they truly shined here with the most natural mics of the bunch, almost no processing sound to them. It was nearly a tie for first place, with OnePlus coming in at a very, very close third. Like, this is still one of the most surprising ones out of here. One More still, while both Soundcore and One More offer good performance here, they still have some work to do to get their earbuds to the level of Apple and Samsung. Still, I mean, not bad for being $100 less in price, right? So, but that's sort of where we lie with those rankings. So, clear that deck one more time. Now, let's get into the volume. And sadly, I didn't create a slide for the volume, but you know, it is what it is. So, let's start with that. Volume. First place, you got OnePlus. They come in at 118.3 dB, so 118.3. Second place, we've got Soundcore coming in at 117.1 dB. Third place, we've got Apple at 116.8 dB. Then we got Samsung at 116.6 dB and One More at 115.7. So this is your volume ranking here. All of these get more than loud enough for me. Like every single one of these. So volume junkies, they've got you covered. If 115 or to 118 is not loud enough for you, then I don't know what to tell you, to be completely honest. I'm at a loss. So let me clear the deck one more time and let's go ahead and talk about the sound quality ranking. So let's do sound quality ranking here. So in first place, we've got Soundcore for sound quality here. Second place, we've got one more. Third place, we've got Samsung. Fourth place, we've got Apple. And fifth place, we've got OnePlus. So the Soundcore Liberty 4, they take the win here for sound quality, and this is my opinion. I know not everybody's going to share that opinion. This is my opinion and my testing for my own personal taste. Now, they only just barely edged out the one more, and the main reasons for this is going to be the Hear ID and the ability to fine tune that to my own personal preferences. The added clarity, the airiness, and the instrument separation really made a big difference here. Now, while all of the earbuds in this lineup offer either custom EQs or presets, the Soundcore sound was the one that stood out to me the most. The other outliers here were the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro and the Apple AirPods Pro 2nd Gen, with their exceptional balance right out of the box. Now, however, as a caveat, if you prefer a more balanced sound over the dynamic bass that you get with Soundcore or OnePlus, then you really can't go wrong with Samsung here. They're probably the ones that stuck the closest to that Harman target. So if that's the kind of sound you want, then Samsung is an excellent choice for you. So now let's go ahead and jump into some microphone samples for those of you who like to take phone calls with your earbuds. So I'll be comparing all 5 of these back to back so you can hear how they all perform for yourself. All right, so here we have the microphone quality test for the Soundcore Liberty 4. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, so here we have the microphone quality test for the Apple AirPods Pro 2nd generation. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, once again, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, so here we have the microphone quality test for the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I'm indoors once again in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, and here we have the microphone test for the OnePlus Buds Pro. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, once again, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, and here we have the microphone test for the One More Evo. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, once again, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the Soundcore Liberty 4 in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a crowded bar, a busy restaurant, or something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the Apple AirPods Pro 2nd generation in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the OnePlus Buds Pro in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the One More Evo in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As always, you're going to have to be the judge of the microphone quality down in the comment section. Now, Soundcore was kind enough to send the Liberty 4 over for this review. Now, there was no monetary compensation involved, and Soundcore were not afforded any copy approval or early access to this video prior to it being published. Now, I'm telling you this because I believe in transparency with you as the viewer. As always, please be sure to watch multiple reviews before making that final purchase decision. As I said, these have been out for a month, ton of other awesome reviews out there. Make sure you check those out. Now, if you're interested in seeing the little brother of these earbuds with some awesome features under $100, check out the video that I'm going to leave for you right up here on the screen. Now, with that said, my name is JEFE, and I'm out this bitch. All right, man, that's it, man. I appreciate everybody hanging with me. Barry and all the other mods, thank you for holding it down. Thank you for holding it down for me. Super, super appreciative. And I see we got a ton of the squad in the chat. I saw the chat was going crazy, so I'm super excited that everybody's here. I'm just going to do a quick run through here, but I saw Willem Fleming. I saw Fermendika, Dakeno's in the house. Sean Sanderson, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Steve, what's up, man? BG Tech Life, my dude. Desmond's in the house. Wade C is in the house. Alan, what's up, man? Bradley, the Island Boys in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you. You got Dan Capitan, BJ, my guys in the house. What's up, man? Barry Johnson, Digital Slang, my guy Jeff. Hashtag salute to another awesome channel. What's up, brother? Macy's, my dog's in the house. Good to see you. Paul Swidem, what's up, man? Good to see you. Here we go. Hey, Gary the Fireman, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. All right, let's see here. We got Paul once again. Let's see who else we got. Trying to find Mr. Orlando Bob too. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Got Steve in the house. Brian Hurt, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Tim, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, good to see you. Hey, Mary Madigan, good to see you. Derek, what's up, bro? Let's see who else do we got. Just going through real quick, running through, seeing what's up to everybody. Chadwick, what's up, man? Good to see you. Let's see. P Lord, what's up, man? How's it going? Let's see here. Drummer Boy, what up? What up? Joe Hickey, what's up, man? Let's see who else do we got in the building. Rob Hawk, always good to see you, brother. Appreciate you coming through. George Grisette, how you doing? How you doing? Septian, my dude, what's up, brother? Hashtag salute to another earbud channel. What's up, man? Let's see. Michael Corcoran's in the house. What's up, brother? Always good to see you. Juan Gonzalez, what's up, man? Daniel Ortiz, how you doing? How you doing? Let's see here. Who else we got in the house? Let's see. What else we got? Andy, what's up, man? Good to see you. I see you in the house. What's up, man? Mr. Vegas, good to see you. Holla at your boy. Finally pulling up late. You're late for your shift, man. Max is in the house. What's up, man? Let's see. What else we got here? Just going through. Estebandito, what's up, man? Good to see you. Luca, what's up, man? All right. Bionic, what's good, brother? Good to see you. DJ Bionic, for people that don't know, is the one who actually made this design. He designs most of my merch. So make sure you always say what's up to DJ Bionic. And he's one of the dopest DJs you'll find on Twitch. So yeah, definitely somebody to check out if you haven't done so, man. Let's see, who else do we got here? Just going through. Mimo, what's up, man? Good to see you. All right. Ace Rocks Tech, what's up, man? I think I'm getting caught up here, man. D Show, what up, man? Hashtag salute to another awesome channel. What's up, man? Courage Forever, what's up? How you doing? Catching up here. Marlon 0077. I see Bazwell. What's up, man? Good to see you. Shout out to the UK. All right. And I think we caught up, man. We finally caught up. Holy crap. I can't believe it, man. Hold on. No, I didn't. Hold on now. It just jumped on me again. Good Lord, sir. Good Lord. All right. Doobie Deja coming through with the $10 super chat. Let's hit it. Thank you so much for showing love and support. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hashtag salute from Albania. What's up, man? Good to see you. Space G95. What's up, man? Beats for Hopes in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you guys. Appreciate you always coming through, showing unity and helping me with this design. So always show love to Beats for Hope for always showing up and showing support. Hey, Paul, he renewed. He got the free super chat right here. Appreciate you coming through. Let's get it, man. And only 13 likes. I don't know what's happening. It's all good though, man. We get it. We'll get it eventually, man. But yeah, man. So I'm super happy to be here with you guys, man. I can't say that enough. So the Liberty 4s, man, I am not afraid to say that they are easily one of the best sounding earbuds on the market right now. Like, them making this switch to this dual dynamic setup is a noticeable upgrade in getting it really dialed into the point that kind of where it should be. So yeah, awesome. Just the way that they come through, very comfortable. I mean, you guys heard the mics, right? The call quality, both noisy and in quiet environments, pretty good. You got to admit. So yeah, overall, very, very good. So yeah, I'm finally happy that we managed to get around to getting that review out of the way, and then kind of continue moving forward on more products. But yeah, man. So happy to see everybody here, man. Yeah, the mics are legit, bro. Like, that was truly impressive when I first heard the playback for myself. I was like, damn, son. Not the best on the market, but pretty solid performers, man. I put them up there in the top 5 right now. So yeah, man, very, very good. Very good. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm seriously enjoying them. Like, I can't stress that enough. And I took a bunch of earbuds with me on that trip to New York to test out on the plane. And yeah, these are probably the ones that I ended up bouncing back to the most, just because sound quality was really good for me to enjoy my music. So yeah, overall, very, very good. Let's see here. What else we got? First on your live chat, always enjoy catching the show the next day. Hey, no worries, man. Replay Squad, I love you guys. Replay Squad is my favorite thing because you guys always come through, show up, and show out, man. And if anybody's interested in any of the things that I talked about in this stream, links for all of it in the description. The Postmodern Jukebox cover of Take Me to Church, there's a link for it in the description. Liberty 4s, there's a link. All the different earbuds I talked about, the power bank, the dope power bank from Anker with the wireless charging on top, that's in there as well. So all of that's down there. But one thing I will show is something I hardly ever show it, but let's see if I can bring it up here. All right. So basically, if you click on the link to the Liberty 4s, it's going to take you to two options. So it's a choice page. You can either go to Amazon, you can pick them up from Amazon, or you can buy them from Soundcore directly. You have either option. Right now, the price is the same. But normally what I tell people is when you land on one of these choice pages, check both, because sometimes the price will be less on one versus the other. So always check out both just in case, because you might save a few bucks that way. So I think Amazon right now, they got them at $149, and Soundcore also at $149. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And then for the Replay Squad, once again, this is the channel page for El Jefe Reviews. And if you scroll all the way down, you'll see El Jefe Live. And this is where I'm going to be putting up the full uncut replay of this live stream, because after this live stream is done, I'm going to be chopping it down to just the review portion. So that's where you'll find it. If you want to watch the full uncut replay. So just throwing that out there. But this is the YouTube channel. If you guys, haven't seen my channel before, if you're new here, ton of different videos, ton of different live streams. We've got the tier list going on right there, the Neura True Pro comparisons, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you check out the videos, because a lot of people ask me questions of stuff I've already reviewed, and it's like, fam. It's like, bruh, I already reviewed it, man. So yeah, just make sure you check out the channel every once in a while, because I try to keep up. I'm getting back into it now. Obviously, I took a break, but I'm getting back into it now. So let's see here. Would anyone know why my Life Note 3s are dropping out music for a second then coming back? This happened this summer when I tried out Liberty Air 2 Pros as well. Interesting that if it happens on more than one device, like basically if it happened on your Life Note 3s, if it happened on your Liberty Air 2 Pros, then the only common denominator between those two is going to be the phone that they're connected to. So that could be an issue. But normally whenever I experience any kind of issues with earbuds, like if I have a disconnection or anything like that, normally I'll reset the earbuds, like I'll do a factory reset. And secondly, I'll delete them from my phone and go through the whole pairing process again. 9 times out of 10, that's taken care of any issues that I had with connectivity. But those are the steps I would try first. Yeah, 504, you know what time it is, bro. Nobody asked a question, but I had to show it. I had to show it every once in a while, right? Can you do a review on the best EQ setting in custom mode? I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, so EQ, you need to EQ it for yourself. So what works best for me won't necessarily work best for you. And I've seen that happen so many freaking times where people are like, oh yeah, this person shares their custom EQ on Reddit or in their videos or whatever. And then the next person tries it like, this EQ is trash. That's because people hear things differently. So that's the only reason I don't normally, I'll show you what mine looks like, but is it the quote unquote best EQ for these earbuds? No, it's the best for me based on Hear ID. So that's what I mean. That's why I normally don't do it. So I want you to go in and adjust it so that it sounds right to your ears. I can't tell you what sounds good to you. You need to do that for yourself. Let's see here. On the Liberty 4 multi-point connection, yes, you can connect up to 2 devices with them. So yeah, let's see here. Do you know when you will drop a new top 5 under 50? I love these types of videos. I'll try to do it as soon as possible. I don't know if we had enough drop under 50 that were worth my time, but I'm going to take a look. I'm aiming to do that as soon as possible. So yeah. Let's see. How do you compare the Liberty 4 to the Oppo Enco X2? Oppo Enco X2 are much more balanced. They're closer in tuning to the Galaxy Buds Pro or the Apple AirPods Pro. So a bit different on sound. For me, I prefer the Liberty 4s, but that doesn't make the Oppos bad. The Oppos are top tier. They're excellent. So, but it's a different flavor of sound. Let's see. Against the Sennheiser Momentum 3s, for me, I haven't directly compared the two sound for sound, but I'd probably end up picking Soundcore. I have to listen to both, back to back to really tell, but most likely, yeah. See, so, yep, EQ is very subjective. I keep trying to tell people, man. I've reset them more than 20 times. It still happens. Probably due to my Garbo Xiaomi, though my Galaxy Buds 2 worked well, as well as the cheap Xiaomi. But maybe. It's entirely possible that they're just not that good with Xiaomi. But here's the thing, though. This is not the first time I've heard of this happening with like Xiaomi phones and with Huawei phones as well. I've heard of this happening before, which is to me really odd because normally Xiaomi and Huawei support more Bluetooth codecs than the other ones. Like I have a Xiaomi myself. I have a Mi 11 Lite. And I didn't experience any problems there. So if anything, when you start having problems and if you reset it 20 times, by that point, dude, you should really just be returned. If I reset it 2 or 3 times and it didn't work, I would have already sent them back. Like that's, I don't know, maybe that's not an option for you, but that's what I would have done at that point. So let's see. Liberty 4 or One More Arrow has the better spatial audio. For me, the One More Arrow have a much more subtle approach to their spatial audio, which is really nice. The head tracking works well. The fact that Soundcore gives you dual modes would put them in first place, but that music mode is just not that good. So if we just tested movie mode on Soundcore versus One More Arrow, it depends on how subtle you want it, but I prefer Soundcores. So yeah, let's see here. I scored Oppo Enco X2 for 68 on eBay. Nice, man. That's dope. That's a great price, man. Let's see. What would be your top 3 favorite in-ear monitors to date? I don't really have a top 3. My favorite in-ear monitors right now are my Moondrop Kato. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, those are the ones I listen to the most often. So, so yeah, I mean, I have a bunch, but they all kind of have different sounds. They do different things. So, but right now, yeah, it's going to be my Moondrop Kato. Let's see. How does the fit compare to Liberty Air 2 Pro? I'm one of those people where the Liberty Air 2 Pro did not fit well, can get a seal, but feels like it's dangling. Liberty 3 Pro fit me great. Yeah. So if that's the case, they fit more closer to the Liberty Air 2 Pro. So if that didn't work for you, then Liberty 4 probably not going to work for you, man. Yeah. Hey, no worries, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. See you in the next one. Let's see. Desmond, 840 versus Liberty 4 sound-wise. I mean, sound signature is similar, but Liberty 4 it's an easy win. So it's like putting the Liberty 3 Pro up against the 840. It's a step up. So yeah. Let's see. But yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, overall, excellent, dude. Like I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with these. So, hey, Mark, good to see you, man. Still keeping you in my prayers, everybody. If you see Mark in the chat, say hello. He's fighting his own battle right now with health. So definitely somebody that you want to keep in your prayers. I lost my Liberty 3 Pro. Do you think I should try the Liberty 4? I mean, if you lost them, then sure. I mean, if you have the money for it. If anything, though, and I'll say this to you, I'll say it to everybody else, hold off. Hold off until in 3 weeks ish, we're going to have Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales going on. Maybe Soundcore will have a discount. So I say, if you're thinking about buying some earbuds in the next 3 weeks, pump your brakes. Just whoa. Hold on. Because there's probably going to be a ton of discounts. Like, I don't know if there's going to be huge discounts on Soundcore or not. I don't know. I don't have any early information. But based on previous experience from Prime Day in October, Prime Day in July, Black Friday last year, not only are the Soundcore going to have discounts all over their products, but so is all the other brands. So I always tell people, just wait. That's going to be the time. The time to buy is going to be during those sales. So right now, being that we're about 3 weeks out, it's time to hold on to your wallets, hold on to your cash right now, stack up your chips, and wait for those discounts. And as usual, I'm probably going to be streaming during those days. And I'm also going to be posting up a lot of the discount deals. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter at ELJEFEREVIEWS, I post them there. I also post them in the community tab of my channel page. So make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, I would say definitely hold off right now, man. Let's see. I haven't been doing a lot of the Amazon live streams on Amazon. So, but last for last Black Friday and Cyber Monday stuff, I live streamed here on my channel on YouTube. So if anything, I would probably stream here because I can reach way more people streaming here than I can streaming on Amazon. So yeah. Beats Fit Pro or Liberty 4, sound quality ANC. I would take the Liberty 4 for sure. So yeah, and that's not selling the Beats Fit Pro short. Like, they're dope. But yeah, I prefer the Soundcore sound. So let's see. How much did you miss? You missed the whole review, bro. you got to go back to the beginning, son. We're already 53 minutes in, and that was like the first 30 minutes of this live stream. So yeah, you gotta go back. You gotta rewind. Let's see here. Hail Hefe, the Edifier TWS on Pro still the king? No. King of battery life under 50. Well, I guess. Are there Liberties that have a good long battery? They are about a year old and worried about new products coming out soon. For battery life, probably. Like I said, I haven't tested a lot under 50 in the last couple of months. So I don't know if they still are or aren't. Because Tozo had some really good ones that came in with long battery life as well. So yeah, they're still pretty good. But TWS 1 Pro is just an older model at this point, man. So that's the major downside there. Says, I drive a truck for a living. That being said, is the call quality the same using one bud at a time? That's one thing I did not test for. I did not test calling with only one earbud in at a time. I always take them with both, but maybe that's something I'm gonna have to think about. Yeah, I may end up having to test that out. Let's see here. Does it have play pause sensor? Yes, that's what auto detect, ear detection. That's what ear detection is. So yes, they do have that. And prefer all day battery over sound quality. Interesting. All right. You do you, man. Let's see. Yeah, Tozo. That's what they're called, bro. Tozo. Tozo. Not TOE, fool. Come on, son. Oh. Is this an actual question? Nothing ear one or trash, bro? Like, what? No, it's not even, bro. The Liberty 4s, they absolutely destroy the Nothing Ear ones. Like, it's not even close. Like, it's not even a comparison at all. So nah, nothing. Nah, fam. Don't fall for the hype. Let's see. It says, would you say the Liberty 4 are louder than the Air S? The Air S were slightly louder by my measurements, by like 1 decibel maybe. So either way, they're loud as hell. I'm not maxing them out in my ears. Hell no, I'm not going to go deaf. But the bass on the earphones is more bloated. It's not as clean as what you get with the Liberty 4. So Liberty 4 has much more control over the bass. Let's see. Guest subbing and ringing the bell didn't work then. Hey, no worries, man. Just got to catch a replay. It's no biggie. Sometimes that happens, man. YouTube be messing up on those notifications, dude. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is there. P3 or Comfort Buds Pro or maybe something else. Depends on what you need them for. Let's see. Oh, about to do a 1-minute review on the sound beats. Damn, audio keeps dropping out. Man, send them an email too, man. Let them know, like, give them that feedback. Like, yo, these, So do your video, but let them know straight. Like, just shoot it straight at them. Like, hey, listen, these are messing up. I paired them with, blank, and blank devices. It keeps cutting out. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's faulty. I don't know. But make sure you give them that feedback. So that way they know they could take it back to the engineers. Maybe something's up. Who knows? But yeah, definitely let them know, bro. Let's see here. Who else we got? Hussein's in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, Tozo ghosted us on those X1s though. Yeah, facts. Let's see. Thank you very much. I asked because the play pause sensor is not visible from the pictures nor the videos. Yeah, you're not going to see it easily. So, but yeah, it's definitely there. I normally turn it off on mine. Yeah, so yeah, the earphones are loud. Yeah, they really are, dude. Yo, man, what's up, Eric? Coming through the $10 super chat. Let's hit it. All right, Let's get it, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Eric from DVZN Media, another amazing channel. Man, thank you for coming through, brother. Eric, for people that don't know, from DVZN Media, he's gone through something very similar to me. He recently lost his wife as well. Not to bring up painful stuff for you, but you're somebody that I'm definitely keeping in my own prayers because I know you're doing the same for me. Just want to say, stay strong, brother, man. Much love to you. You know, I'm always here if you need anything. But yeah, man, we are walking the same path right now. So 100%, man. But I appreciate you coming through, brother. Let's see here. What else we got? I want to know how Sony adds Multipoint through a software update, but they can't unlock the controls. That's an excellent point. That is an excellent point, man. Yeah, they can add Multipoint, but they can't add better controls. Come on, son. So William's asking, what advantage does Liberty 3 Pro have over the Liberty 4? Right at this moment? None. Yeah, not at this moment. Let's see here. Liberty 4 versus Pixel Buds Pro, Liberty 4 all day. Even with the Pixel Buds Pro and their latest update, I'm still taking Liberty 4. Let's see here. One more triple driver BT, such a disappointment. Yeah, I mean, one more triple driver BT came out like 3 years ago, something like that. Almost 4 years ago. So I'm not surprised, man. So yeah, you gotta be careful, man. You buy like older tech, sometimes it's not going to be up to snuff. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, the Noble Focus are the loudest TWS champs. Oh, all right. Thanks for sharing your opinion. Let's see here. The Nobles that I had, yeah, they were not. I ended up sending those back. So I had the Noble HANC. I think they were like $200 ish, and the tuning didn't do it for me. Let's see. One more thing. Do you think the EQ shift with ANC is fixable with a firmware update? Absolutely. When I had the ANC EQ shift issue with the Soundcore Life Q35, the headphones, it took them a few weeks, but they pushed out a firmware update that actually fixed that problem. So it is something that is completely doable if they're paying attention, listening, and want to make a difference there. Hopefully they will. Let's see here. Yeah, if you can do that, where did it go? Dang, fucking comments jumped. Says, I got an idea. My brother has an iPhone. Maybe I could try connecting his phone and check for connection issues. You should do that. You should definitely do that. We are Soundcore family now. Always a solid choice. Absolutely, man. Let's see. Always in my prayers. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Let's see. AirPods Pro, AirPods 2 or Liberty 4? Well, Mary, if you're talking about the AirPods Pro 2 or the Liberty 4, I did compare them. I did rank them in the review for different things, so you can kind of see where my opinions lie on that. For sound, I prefer the Liberty. For noise cancellation, transparency, I prefer the Apple AirPods. So it really comes down to what you need out of them or what's more important to you. So yeah. Let's see. Brian, oh man, Sony controls are a mess. I can only imagine that Sony designers aren't aware of how other buds are controlled. Like, that's the only, it's like if they're creating them in a complete like vacuum and not paying attention to what else is going on out there. So yeah, to me, that's wild, man. Yeah, depending on what phone you have for the ecosystem. That's true. That's actually a good point, because if you are using, say, an iPhone and you have a MacBook and stuff like that, then Apple's definitely going to work better for you in that instance because you are in the Apple ecosystem. But you know, it just depends. It really depends on your situation, because there's a lot of people who want a very simple answer to a question that just simply isn't simple, right? So it's like, yeah, this earbud better than this earbud. Like, listen, there's so much more to it than that. So, because what's best for me may not be best for you. And that's why when people ask me questions like that in the comment section of my videos, I come back with, I need you to be more specific. You need to tell me exactly what you need out of them, because one isn't better than the other one. You have to let me know what it is you're going to use them for, so I can let you know if which one's going to be the better choice for you. So if you're somebody that's traveling on a bus every single day, then you probably want to have some strong noise cancellation. Maybe some of the other features aren't going to be as important to you. Or you're like our buddy here in the chat who values battery life over everything else, then that's going to be good information for me to have so I can help you make a better decision. So what's better is very, very subjective based on who it is that needs the earbuds. So I just want to get you guys to start asking, like, take the question a step further, right? Not what's better, but what's better for me in blank and blank use case, something like that, you know? Let's see. I guess LG has a new lineup of premium buds, super expensive with spatial audio as well. Apparently late 2022 is the spatial audio trend. Yeah, I mean, Apple sets the trend, man. That's what they're doing. But you know what? It's actually a cool feature. Like a lot of people joked around when they brought this to earbuds, but it's actually a really cool feature. When used correctly, when you have everything in the signal chain is appropriate, then it can be a lot of fun. So, but yeah. Yep. Let's see here. Where are we at? Checked out Tozo, and the Tozo NT9 have 10.5 battery life. Pretty solid. Nice. Let's see here. This must be a joke. I don't know why somebody would ask this question. Let's see here. Can they bring sub bass like the Sony XM4s or Liberty 3 Pros? Well, I didn't really experience sub bass like that out of the XM4s. Liberty 3 Pros had better sub bass for me than the Sonys, and the Liberty 3 Pro, Liberty 4 Pro, they both can bring excellent sub bass. So yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here because the chat always moves super, super quick. Sorry, I just got here. Is it worth upgrading from Liberty 3 Pro to Liberty 4 Pro? I don't know. It depends. You're gonna have to watch a review on that because I did specify exactly which one. Are the Liberty 4 Pro better than Liberty 3 Pro? In my opinion, yes, they are. But whether or not that's worth the upgrade to you, I can't say. I can't determine that for you. So I would definitely check that out. And once again, like once I'm done with the stream and I end up chopping it, probably in about 6-ish hours, because it takes YouTube about 4.5 hours to process when I do a chop. Usually anywhere from 4 hours to a week. But normally if they manage to get the chop done quickly, I can go in and I can hit timestamps. And that way you guys can skip to whatever section you want. I'll make sure I'll timestamp all of those things accordingly. Let's see. Yeah, spatial audio is dope for movies. 100%, man. Let's see. All my current buds, the Pixel Buds Pro, have the best controls to me. I find myself constantly thinking what a joy to use. Yeah, absolutely, man. Pixel Buds are excellent. With the way, what really got me with them was the Pixel Buds 2 with the swipe volume control. I freaking loved it. And then on the A series, they removed it, and I was really upset. But overall, that's one of the better all-around earbuds. I just wish the price was a little bit better on them, but it is what it is. But they're still dope though. Like, don't get me wrong. They're still a dope set of earbuds. So yeah, I definitely enjoy them. Let's see here. What else do we got? Let's see. Could have swore I missed something here. Where was that? It says, oh yeah, Michael says there's been some drama with the Sony in terms of battery drain for one of the XM4 buds. I haven't tried them, but I have followed the subreddit and some channels. I didn't have the issue with uneven wear on the batteries on my XM4s, which is good. And I had one of the first ones that shipped. I just keep them firmware updated, and things have been okay so far. So, but yeah, the XM4s are getting left behind, man. There's so many dope products that have been launched. Sony's going to have to drop these XM5 earbuds soon. If they want to stay, try to regain their title, because right now for ANC, those Bose QC buds, they got them. They whooped Sony for noise cancellation. Tested them both on the plane. Yep, easy win for Bose. So yeah. Are the Earphone Free Pro 2 still the top dogs for bass and volume? I don't know who could name those top dog. They're not top dog for me. So they're good, but yeah, I don't know who'd call those a top dog. They're good for their price. They're under $100. They're definitely a competitor. Let's see. My Panthers suck, but at least tech isn't boring. Yeah, 100%. Hey, for a lot of people, man, I just been telling people to go with the Link Buds S. You know what I mean? So yeah. 4 hours to chop is a lot of work. Nah, for me to chop it, it takes like literally less than a minute, but YouTube reprocessing, it takes like anywhere from 4 hours to, it's taken over a week at one point. So yeah, hopefully last week's, it was super quick. It was like 3 hours or something like that. So yeah. And that's basically taking the stream from an hour and a half, whatever it ends up being, down to only 30 minutes. So it's just a review. So yeah. It's just slicing off the beginning and slicing off the end. which is very simple, but YouTube has to reprocess the whole thing, which, yeah, I don't, I don't understand why it takes so long, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Let's see. Currently looking for great wireless headphones for daily use. Can you recommend one? Well, it depends on what your budget is, sir. Soundcore Space, the Q40s are nice. So, yeah. Let's see. Am I going to review the OnePlus ear tips? What? I'm not sure what you're asking here, JCap. Liberty 4 is better than Liberty 3 Pros. Yes. Let's see. Can't wait for the Liberty 4 Pro. Yeah, I'm not sure when that's coming out, but yeah, at some point, that's definitely something that's going to have to release probably next year sometime, I'm assuming. Do the AirPods Pro have much better ANC than Liberty 4? Yes. It's noticeably better. Yes. Same could be said for Sony XM4s, Bose Quiet Comfort 2. So it's, yeah, you can notice the difference. Let's see. Sony has to put ANC in. They ain't gonna do that. they want to give you a reason to have to step up to the link buds. So, do you know when they will be released in Europe? I do not know. I do not know. Hopefully soon. I hope soon, man. Let's see. Yeah, this is not a question that I really don't have a favorite, man. And, you know, maybe it's your first time here. I used to get this question all the time, and I would tell people it doesn't exist. I don't have a number one favorite because I'm testing too many wireless earbuds and headphones to have, like, it's like when people ask me, what's your daily driver? I'm not you guys in that sense, where a lot of people might have only one set of earbuds, one set of headphones. They listen to that every day. I'm constantly testing, so I'm constantly switching. The only things that I would have as daily drivers would be probably these headphones right here, whichever headphones I'm rotated into the mix of wired headphones, because they're the ones at my desk. But aside from that, it's testing, and I'm constantly switching things around. So let's see. Yeah, YouTube reprocessing 600 megabyte videos is a mess. Yeah, 100%, man. Heavy, nobody's asked in a while, did you ever come up with some favorite wireless earbuds? Right? Oh, man. So thanks for the review. Is Soundcore going to make much better ANC? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming so. They've been getting stronger, so which is good, but hopefully at some point they'll be able to really bring it to the next level. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of dope. So I'm getting on Seb Dog with these headphones. Don't spur him on, man. Because as soon as you say that, then Seb Dog's got to start flexing again. He's going to start posting pictures of his whole collection again. It's like, stop it. Get some help. Oh man, don't be egging him on, sir. You know, Seb Dog is incorrigible. That's the word we're looking for. Incorrigible. So yeah, that's it right there. So y'all be careful with him. Y'all be careful with him. And like digital slang enters the chat. Watch out now. You want to talk about people that have too many freaking headphones and earbuds? Slang knows what it is. We have the same problem, mountains and mountains of this stuff. So yeah, we have the same issues here, man. But yeah, but I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate everybody coming through for the full review of the Liberty 4s. I'm truly excited. If you're waiting to hear my opinion about them, I really like them. They get the El Jefe stamp of approval, which is something that I've actually was thinking about getting. I'm going to get something where it'll come on the screen and it'll be like stamp of approval. It'll be like El Jefe approved. So I'm going to do something like that. But yeah, they definitely get the stamp for sure, man. They've been excellent. You know, like I said, I've been testing them thoroughly. Like you can see scratches on the case by how much I've been using these. So but yeah, man. So no doubt. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Even if it was a sticker, dude, like that'd be kind of cool, right? Like an El Jefe approved sticker. That'd be kind of dope. The only problem with that is that people would stick them on things that I don't approve of. So that's the only downside. That's the only downside, man. So, cause that would be cool. You know, that would be cool. So yeah, so you got it, man. The MJ meme, yeah, stop it. Get some help. That's the exact thing I was doing. See, Paul says, I have too many. He's not even a YouTuber. 100%. Yeah, man. We got a lot of collectors, bro. Like, honestly, it's just how we do it, you know. You don't, but yeah, don't do it to yourself 100%. So yeah, that's the only downside, man. If I tried to make those El Jefe approved stickers, people would abuse them. You know what I mean? So they'd stick them wherever, like the most wrong places. Like, this toilet is El Jefe approved. Like, really, sir? So yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Somebody's gonna slap them on a set of buns, like, you know, 100%. Those you know, packs of Hawaiian burger buns. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody will definitely put them on those buns. Stop it, Sean. What earbuds do you recommend with ANC 7580? Which do you recommend for now before the price drops on Black Friday? Soundcore Life A3i are a very good choice. The Earfun Air 2S, also another good choice. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, the sticker might show up in a box of Yang Tang earbuds. 100%, bro. Like, somebody's going to literally put them like, these are the El Jefe approved earbuds. Like, sir, I did not approve. I did not approve of this. So, yeah, LaShawn is wilding. He's wild. He's trying to drive this stream off of a cliff, man. He's like, Barry's not watching. I'm gonna steer the ship into the wrong direction. Is what he's doing right now. So you better slow down, sir. The thing is, I had Kroger brand Kroger's got earbuds. Good God, sir. That's like getting those Target brand earbuds. I don't know if you guys ever seen those. You know, like Target and Walmart, they have their own brand. They have true wireless earbuds now too. It's like, are you serious? So I don't know. I may have to swoop some sets of those and see how they stack up against the best from like Soundpeats, you know, and Tozo and those guys. So yeah, we'll see what it is. Yeah, see, like, Barry's back. He said, "What? LaShawn's doing what?" Don't get timed out, LaShawn. Don't get timed out by Barry. But man, yeah, exactly. But yeah, man. So, but I think that's going to do it for me, man. I appreciate you guys all coming through and hanging with me today. You could be doing anything on Sundays and you're hanging with me, and I highly, highly appreciate it. For anybody who wants to catch the full replay of this stream, I'm going to be dropping that into the El Jefe live playlist that you're going to find right here on my channel homepage. It'll be right next to the NeuroTrue Pro full replay. That's where it's going to be. The review portion of this is still going to live right up here as the Liberty 4s, so you'll see that there still. So once again, highly appreciated. If any of you guys end up ordering any of the stuff that I talked about in the stream, all my links are affiliate links, so they do go towards supporting the channel, supporting what I do here, and it's greatly appreciated. So I use affiliate links for pretty much everything else I buy. I use my friends' affiliate links because I'm buying this stuff anyway. So why not help somebody out in the process? That's how I feel about it. So that's how I roll. Yo, Graham's coming through with the $20 super chat. Man, I appreciate you, man. Let's go, man. It says, have a few beers on me for the hardest worker on the net. Enjoy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Seriously, man. But yeah, appreciate that. Let's see. But yeah, man, but that's it, man. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate every single one of you coming through. Once again, much love for all of you. Please have an awesome rest of your day. Have an awesome rest of your weekend. And aside from that, man, I'm going to get back to work. I got more testing to do on some more headphones and earbuds. I got to get these top 5s ready for the holidays. But yeah, man, let's go into November strong, man. So everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend again. Happy Halloween for those who celebrate. Have a good Dia de los Muertos for those who celebrate. But yeah, man, everybody stay safe. And yeah, that's it for me, man. I'm out. Peace.